Are you interested in alternative medicine or enjoy making your own natural treatments? If you are, you won't want to miss this video. In fact, if you're interested in all things weird and unusual, you should definitely stick around. Get your mind ready as we take a look at some strange home remedies that actually work. Headaches can be caused by a multitude of things: medications, eye problems, diet, injury, you name it. Stress is another major cause of headaches and migraines. When you're stressed or anxious, you subconsciously clench your jaw and teeth, and this strains the muscle that connects your jaw to your temples and can trigger a tension headache. A possible solution for this is to get a pencil and place it between your teeth, but don't bite. The remedy of holding a pencil in your teeth, but not biting down on it, can put your jaw in a more relaxed position. This can help reduce the tension in your head and give relief to your jaw tension headache. Sadly, successful headache relief isn't always as simple as just putting a pencil between your teeth. The pencil helps reposition your jaw, and for many people, we can say that it puts the jaw in a more comfortable position. However, it's hardly a precise treatment, and for some people, the pencil might actually put the jaw in a more uncomfortable position. Regular use of the pencil trick might lead to more tension in the long run, tension in different muscles, or may contribute to tension and damage to the jaw joint. And we can't forget to mention that improperly biting down on the pencil can also contribute to tooth damage. Make sure to bear all this in mind before attempting the pencil remedy. If your daily routine involves lots of standing, walking, or pressure on your feet, then you are no stranger to calluses. In fact, if you've ever worn shoes that were a size too small, then you might also be familiar with calluses and corns. Dr. Georgiana Donadio says a great remedy for this is licorice. And no, she's not referring to red vines or Twizzlers. Although these candy brands are made from licorice extract, you'll need real licorice for this one. According to Dr. Donadio, licorice contains estrogen-like substances that soften the hard skin of calluses and corns. If you're not a fan of the taste of licorice, don't worry, you don't have to eat it. For this remedy, it is suggested that you make a homemade licorice paste. You can do this by grinding up a few licorice sticks and mixing them with a half teaspoon of petroleum jelly. Rub the mixture onto the rough areas of your feet and watch magic take place. If you suffer from bromidiosis, which is just a fancy way of saying your feet stink, then I may have the cure for you. You can wipe your feet down with a vodka-soaked washcloth to get rid of the stench. Vodka contains alcohol, which is antiseptic and drying, so it destroys odor-causing fungus and bacteria and dries out the moisture that lets these organisms grow. Sometimes it's your shoes that stink and not your feet themselves. In those cases, the vodka can still work. If you have some lying around, pour it into a cheap spray bottle or even attach a spray head to the top of the vodka bottle itself and start misting. Some people recommend mixing the vodka with water, but it's up to you and how much odor there is to clear out. The alcohol content of the vodka kills odor-causing bacteria, and it's scentless when it dries. This leaves your shoes smelling a lot more like a new pair and a lot less like a locker room. However, if you'd rather drink your Smirnoff or use it to make Jello shots, then you can always use regular rubbing alcohol instead. There are so many amazing dishes you can make with potatoes. Potatoes au gratin, scalloped potatoes, baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, potato salad, French fries, you get the point. But potatoes aren't just for eating. They can help with bug bites as well. That's right. Raw potatoes are claimed to have anti-itch and anti-inflammatory properties, perfect for relief from a bug bite. They have been shown to reduce swelling and pain at the bite site. It appears that there are several ways to prepare this remedy. Some people slice the potato, making sure that the skin is still intact, and rub it on the bite area. They place the slice of potato against the bite and leave it on for a couple of hours. They will repeat this several times a day. Others say you should create a potato poultice by grating a peeled potato and putting the shreds into a thin piece of cloth. Secure the contents with a rubber band and apply the poultice to your cleaned bite until the potato is dry. Clean the area with warm water and reapply with fresh poultice until the symptoms have subsided. The method you decide to use will depend on your preference and tolerance for the feeling of raw potatoes on your skin. According to the Seattle Children's Hospital, 25% of people experience motion sickness either when they travel or go on rides. Motion sickness brings about feelings of nausea. When someone has motion sickness, their mouth will produce excess saliva, which is the body's way of protecting the teeth from the high doses of acid accompanied by vomit. A great way to combat this is to eat some olives. This is because olives contain tannins which dry out your mouth and can stop your mouth watering. This will reduce the nausea and stop you from vomiting. So when you feel the first wave of motion sickness hit you, pop a few olives in your mouth and you should be okay. If you can't stomach the taste of olives, don't worry. Sucking on a lemon can also do the trick. If you've ever had hiccups before, you know that they are extremely annoying and feel like they will never end. Well, now you don't have to spend 5 minutes suffering through hiccups anymore. Just use sugar. A common home remedy for hiccups involves swallowing granulated sugar, dry bread, or ice. Dr. Andre Dubois says a teaspoon of sugar swallowed dry can stop hiccups in minutes. It has to do with how the sugar affects the vagus nerve, which connects the brain and the stomach. The sugar is believed to cause irritation in the back of the throat and interrupts the diaphragm spasms that normally contribute to hiccups. But make sure you don't overdo it. Sugar addiction is real, and too much can seriously mess with your health. If you don't have a sweet tooth, or you're just not interested in trying the sugar method, you can always use medicine. There is only one FDA-approved medication for hiccups, and it is used for cases that are not considered mild and last over 48 hours. The drug is chlorpromazine, which has also been used to treat psychotic disorders. Can you imagine having hiccups for more than 2 days? So you went on a date with a guy last week and everything was going well. At the end of the night, he leaned in to kiss you, and that's when it hit you. A smell you couldn't even describe with words. Bad breath is something that many people deal with, but we might have a way to help manage that. Yogurt. Yep, you heard that right. Preliminary research shows that the live bacteria in yogurt can suppress levels of bad breath-causing bacteria. Cosmetic and general dentist Dr. John Moon says good bugs in yogurt may crowd out the bad, stink-causing bacteria or create an unhealthy environment for it. However, if you're like me and you hate the taste of yogurt, there is another option. You can always try celery. Chewing on a celery stick or apple can help to dissipate bad breath. The rich fiber content helps to increase saliva production, which helps to wash away bacteria-causing food particles and plaque that cause bad breath. So don't let yourself be the guy who didn't get the kiss. Try some celery or yogurt. If you have warts on your skin and you're looking for a way to get those pesky things off your body, we've got a new hack for you: duct tape. I know this may sound like something you'd only do if you were bored and 8 years old, but it apparently works. Instead of getting your undesirable warts frozen off, simply clean the affected area and apply a strip of duct tape. Keep the tape on for 3 days, remove, rub the wart area with a pumice stone, and then reapply with new tape. Repeat until they are completely gone. Duct tape is an inexpensive way to suffocate the skin virus and remove those unsightly warts. In fact, a study published in the Archives of Pediatrics and Adolescent Medicine claimed that covering warts with duct tape eliminates them better than freezing them off. In the study, the duct tape eliminated 85% of the warts after 2 months, compared to 60% with the freezing method. So yeah, it might be a bit more time-consuming, but it sounds like it may be more affordable and effective. Could be worth a try. What are your thoughts on these unusual home remedies? Do you have any of your own? Let us know in the comments below. If you made it to the end of this video, that can only mean one thing: you are seriously into some weird-ish. So go ahead and press that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more weird content just like this.